Hi there, in today's video, we're going to talk about how to fix your Facebook ads, okay? So, pag-uusapan natin why your Facebook ad sucks and what you can do to fix it. Okay, actually, there's just only two things na kailangan mong gawin to fix it.
If you are watching this video from Facebook, make sure to like my page to stay updated. And if you are watching this from YouTube, simply hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay updated.
So if you're an online marketer, you're using the Facebook ads for business, you actually gonna need to use the whole, I would say, platform para ma-utilize mo yung Facebook to give you a return. However, most of the time when entrepreneurs started to using the Facebook ads, you're just simply gonna watch the tutorial on YouTube, and then from there you start doing the entire ads, and then you didn't know if that will gonna give you a return or not. Well, actually, there's just only two things na dapat mong i-fix. That's the CPM and then the CPC. Now, I'm gonna show you my screen on how to deal with that so that you will have an idea kung paano siya ayusin. And at the same time, what are the things that you need to consider para magkaroon ng successful ads, okay? But before going to my screen, I wanna explain things further na when you're starting using the Facebook ads, the main goal is to actually get a return from it or to break even, okay? Because a lot of people is always thinking na when they started to use the Facebook ads, lalo na dun sa mga aggressive entrepreneurs and thinking na pag nag-advertise ka, it will gonna give you results. Well, there for some lucky chances, pwede mo makuha yun. But do you know that it really hard to break even on Facebook, lalo na kung wala kang idea kung ano yung dapat ayusin. Okay, so today I'm gonna show you my screen, kung paano mo siya gagawin at paano yung ayusin mo, ano yung mga analytics na dapat mong tignan at hanapin so that you will have a successful ads in the future, lalo na kung you're running on an ads right now on Facebook that really sucks. So let's go ahead and dig into my screen.
CPM or cost per impression, this is the amount ng gastos mo kada view ng ads mo. Ginagamit ito if you have an ads na video created. Impression means per 1K views. Ibig sabihin, kailangan mo ng 1,000 bago ka mabill out ni Facebook. The higher the amount of cost per impression, the more problematic sa business mo. Ibig sabihin, nagbabayad ka ng mas mataas na price para lang makakuha ng 1,000 views. To fix that, you need to change the following: call to action, copywriting skill, thumbnail mo, and messages mo within seconds of playing the video. Most likely, it's a 10 seconds. Now, let me show you some example kung anong ibig sabihin nito. Alright, so right now, nandito kayo sa screen ko, and this is my active, I would say, account in Facebook. So I'm about to show you one example of the CPM or cost per impression. Okay, so please follow me para makita mo exactly kung saan titignan yung data na kailangan mo. It's advisable na at least maybe a week or one half, I believe one half in a week para makita mo yung data. But so far, for the sake of example, I'm gonna show you exactly how does these things work. Okay, so on my account, go to the manage ads. Okay, so pagpunta mo doon, click mo yung advertising account mo, and probably dito sa list na to makikita mo kung ano yung active account na gumagana sa'yo. So for the sake of example, I'm gonna show exactly one of my active accounts. So makikita mo yan dito sa status na to, delivery. Okay, so you have to make sure na this one is checked para hindi ka malito doon sa I would say pag-gather ng data. Now you have to go to this tab, which is ad sets for campaign, just to make sure that you have the right or exact amount of data na kailangan mo. Most of the time, by default, ganito ang settings ng Facebook. So in order for you to completely get that, nakikita mo tong plus icon here, you have to click it and then click add other columns. Okay, so this is very important sa pag-analyze ng data kasi dito mo makikita kung gaano ka-effective yung ads na ginawa mo. So most probably, you can definitely add this one, CPC, clicks, or CTR. But most of the important thing right now, which is based on the example na meron ako, CPM, okay? I will go ahead and put this one or put a check mark on this one. On my screen, hindi ko makita yung save or apply. Maybe on your screen is the same. So, In order for you to show that button, you just simply need to press control and then minus sign on your keyboard para lumiit yung size ng browser mo. Okay? So, nakita mo, lumitaw tong apply. And this is what I am looking for. Cost per impression and cost per 100 people reach. So, dyan natin makikita kung magkano yung ginagastos mo. Basically, doon sa ads na ginawa mo. Like for example, this one. This is scheduled to run up until August 13. Diba? And yung budget na nilagay ko per day sa kanya is 65 pesos. So, para makita mo yung ginastos mo doon sa ads na ginawa mo, dito mo siya pag-aaralan. Makikita mo ba? The average cost per impression na ginagastos ko is nasa 23 pesos 0.53 cents, which is per 1,000 people, nagre-range siya ng 26 pesos 0.47. So, ibig sabihin, kung may budget ako na 65 pesos a day, para makakuha ko ng 1,000 views, kakailanganin ko ng 23 to 26 pesos a day para makakuha ko ng ganung amount ng views. Now, kung meron kang budget na 65 pesos per day at ang cost per impression mo is 23 I would say pesos or 26 pesos per day for the cost per impression, ibig sabihin, yung ads mo is pwedeng makakuha ng around 3,000 views to 2,500 views per day. Now, ang tanong ko sa'yo, is that profitable or not? The answer is yes. Okay? Because normally, ang computations ng, I would say, CPM, magbabase yan sa capital na nilalagay mo within a day. Let's say, for me, 60 pesos nang nilagay kong capital per day. So, in order for me to get 3,000 views, gagastos ako ng 60 pesos to 50 pesos para ma-maximize ko yung views na yon. Now, that's exactly how you compute it. What if, let's say, umabot ng cost per impression ko is 40 pesos and ang budget ko is around 65 pesos per day. Is that profitable or not? Well, the answer is no. Okay? Hindi siya profitable dahil in order for you to parang makakuha ng 1,000 views, kailangan mong magbayad ng 40 pesos, which is masyado siyang mataas. In order for you to fix that, kailangan mong gawin ng mga sumusunod. Kailangan mong baguhin yung thumbnails kung yung thumbnails mo is pangit pagdating sa Facebook. Kailangan mong baguhin yung headlines ng I would say ng post mo na may video. Kailangan mong baguhin yung maybe quality or audio ng video mo kasi hindi ka marinig. Maybe you need to set up your video in a way na ma-view siya into a mobile friendly type of video. So, yun yung mga factors na dapat mong i-consider para mapaliit mo yung CPM mo so that you will be able to consider it as profitable. CPC or cost per click, binabayaran mo si Facebook based sa dami ng mga prospects or customers na nag-click sa ads mo. The higher the CPC is, the more problematic sa business mo. To fix this problem, you need to change the following: call to action and copywriting. The more powerful call to action, the cheaper the cost will be. Let me show you some example. Okay, so right now we are on my screen and I'm about to share to you isa sa pinaka importanteng part ng paggawa ng ads or paano mo i-fix yung ads mo, which is a CPC type of ads. Okay? Now, yung CPC, ginagamit ito if you are doing some ads which has, let's say, a strong call to action. Yung strong call to action, ito yung mga buy now, click this link, and if you want to register, make sure to click this link, something like that. Makikita mo yan doon sa mga Facebook ads. And I'm gonna show you some example later, okay? Now, as you can see on this ad, pag-aaralan natin kung bakit successful ads to, okay? Yung budget ko rito is 200 pesos daily, which is, this is one of the ads na ginawa ko for my client, and definitely, I'm gonna share to you that ads later, okay? Now, isa sa pinaka-importanteng bagay na titingnan dito is the CPC, clicks, and CTR. Now, kung wala kang mga ganitong bagay dito, as my previous training, you just simply needs to click on this plus sign and then customize columns, and then you have to make sure na there's a checkbox on this one, clicks, CPC and CTR, and then make sure to save it, okay? Now, my daily budget is 200 pesos. The cost of the click na meron ako rito is 67 cents only. And the total clicks na ginawa ko or nangyari doon sa ads ko is 292. And then the click-through rate is 4.52%. Now, bakit naging magandang ads to, okay? If you're gonna think of it, the normal cost of the CPC is more likely around 10 pesos to 5 pesos. And then the worst is 15 to 20 pesos, okay? Now, in this case, it's just only 67 cents. Ibig sabihin, on my ads, it's doing great dahil nabibila ko ni Facebook ng maliit. At the same time, responsive yung mga customers or mga prospects na I would say nakakabasa or nakakakita ng ads ko and they were interacting that much to my advertisement or they're doing great. Okay? Now, what if, okay, etong CPC ads ko is most likely mataas. Let's say, nabibila ko ng 5 pesos or maybe 10 pesos, 15 pesos or more than that. Okay? Ang budget ko lang is 200 pesos. So, what are the things na gagawin mo to fix it? Now, as I mentioned, pinaka-importante dyan is yung storytelling mo as well as yung call to action mo. Okay? Yun yung pinaka-importante as well as yung images or maybe if you have a video na gusto mong gawing CPC type of ads, pwede mong gawin yon, but you have to make sure na may strong I would say storytelling as well as strong experience, emotions indicated dun sa ads mo para mag-take ng actions yung mga prospects or mga customers mo. Now, I'm gonna show you some example of my client, okay? So, I'm one of the social manager of her account. So, papakita ko sa iyo kung ano yung ads na ginawa namin, okay? Alright, so yung nakikita mo rito, ito yung storytelling ads na ginawa ko para sa kanya. So, nakita mo ito, simpleng sikreto na aking nadiskubre na nakakapagpabago ng pangit kong balat. Okay? Now, pag binasa mong maigi to, this is more likely a storytelling that tells about the overall experience ng isang user na nagkaroon ng changes dahil sa paggamit ng item na to. Okay? And, this is what makes the Facebook logarithms I would say, lying to you. Pag chinek mong mabuti sa bandang huli, it says here, 5 people only reach, and then there's just only 1 like. Diba? So, paano naging successful ads to based on my explanation kanina? Now, let me tell you this, para makita mo. Alright, so nakikita mo ba yung inbox na meron dito right now? Yung inbox na puno ng mga messages. Okay, so if you're gonna check these messages, most likely one customer, one prospect, umorder sila ng I would say more than 1 or 2 or maybe 3. Sometimes there are customer na umorder ng 10 biglaang items for this one. Okay, so that simply explains na yung CPC, hindi niya kinakount yan basta-basta sa mga likes, sa mga engagement na nangyayari doon sa ads mo. It's more likely, kinakount niya yan depende sa interactions na nagaganap inside of that ads. Okay? So, yun yung pinaka-importante. I'm trying to blur out some information here to protect the customer's privacy. Okay? Now, I want you to think of this. When you are creating an ads, kailangan ma-define mo kung ano yung purpose mo. Kailangan ma-define mo kung ano yung goal mo. Are you into a CPC type of ads or are you into a impression type of ads? Okay? Now, to give you an idea, the difference between the two is yung CPM or cost per impression, ginagamit yan for video, for awareness. Okay? If you have like a product, you want to market it to designated target markets, which is you're not expecting for any returns. Kaya gusto mo lang nabigyan ng awareness yung mga prospects mo, you have to use the CPM. If you are using the CPC, you need a direct advertising type. You probably need to indicate there na they have to take action. Okay, yung pag-click nila sa link na to, yung pagbasa nila ng storytelling ng experiences mo about the items na binibenta mo, that's one type of a CPC thing na dapat mong tandaan. Now, regardless of what situations, it is very important na tinitignan mo yung analytics data na meron ka sa Facebook mo. The reason behind it is because that it will give you an edge kung ano yung dapat mong ayusin doon sa ads na ginagawa mo, okay? Remember na when you started doing the ads, not all the time successful na agad yan mag-run. Usually, okay, a professional ad maker or advertisement is used to get the data first bago siya i-perfect para maging sales sa'yo, okay? And you have to understand as well na in order for you to have a successful ads, it will gonna take time first bago mo ma-complete yung tamang format para sa mga customers and prospect mo, lalo na kung pinag-aaralan mo yung behavior. Okay, I hope that you learned something on this, and I'm gonna go back on my camera.